First off, let's talk about LeBron.
All right.
I think last year, Philly was 45-37, seventh in the East. They added Jaylen Brown, LeBron, especially, to go along with Embiid, Maxey, and the young boy, VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah.
Now, me personally, I think I just got to see it because that's one basketball. You got LeBron. I ain't really worried about him. He gonna do his thing. He'll pass first guy. But what's gonna happen when Embiid is healthy and ready to play? Because you got to feed Embiid. That's gonna slow the game down.
Yeah.
You already got the young boy VJ. He gonna take a back seat because you got everybody else. Is that gonna, with Embiid coming in the game, is that gonna stop the way they play? Because I think with Embiid out the game, they're gonna play a whole different, another way.
Yeah.
They'll probably run LeBron at the 4, and they got that the young African guy from, I forgot his name, but he real athletic.
Yeah.
You play with them guys. If Embiid out, you got in Brown, Maxey, all them boys, they gonna run the floor. If you got Embiid in there, he ain't gonna be able to run up and down the floor like that. So I'm interested to see what it's gonna look like with all them playing together. Like I say, I don't worry about LeBron. Jaylen Brown, he was an MVP candidate. So what he gonna look like? I don't think he's gonna average as many as he did last year, but all them guys gonna have to take a sacrifice to some extent. And it's all a matter of, can they put it together?
Yeah.
I just need to see it. I don't doubt it, but it's one basketball. They ain't really got no knockdown shooters.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They got guys that can make a three.
Yeah.
But they ain't got nobody that's like a Kyle Korver or even like a Danny Green, somebody you know is a 3-point shooter. You see what I'm saying? And without that, I don't know, playoffs come, if they ain't got Embiid, if Embiid ain't full strength, what it's gonna look like.
Right.
Then you're gonna be more of you're gonna run through Jaylen Brown, Maxey. They're gonna be good defensively. Defensively, I think they're gonna be real good. But I just need to see it.
Yeah.
I gotta see it.
So do you think it's a such thing as too much star power?
It could be. It could be because we'll just go off the super teams we've seen before. The main one come to mind is Miami when he was with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
But see, with De'Aaron, he had more of a team around him. It wasn't as much as like star power.
Yeah.
You had your 3 main guys, but all the rest of the guys, they were role players.
Yeah, support
You see what I'm
cast.
saying?
Yeah.
With these guys, you got 3 guys: LeBron, Maxey, Jaylen Brown, and Embiid.
Yeah.
So you got 4 guys. You know what I mean? So it's only one basketball, and none of them guys really know knockdown shooter. Like I say, LeBron ain't worried about him. He gonna get his, he probably averaged maybe about 18 assists, rebounds, but Jaylen Brown and Max, I really want to see. I'm interested to see how that's gonna work. But I don't think it's not gonna work. I just need to see it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be real interesting. I think they finished 7th last year, so I think this year they'll probably finish for sure top 5. For sure top 5. Because you still got the Knicks, who defending champs. You don't know what Giannis and Miami gonna do. You got the up and coming guys. You got Orlando. You got what's the other boys? I would say Charlotte, but they got rid of Lonzo in there. I mean, LaMelo and everybody else. They got you got the Celtics still.
Yeah, you always got to worry about them.
Yeah, with Tatum. But what's so crazy, they beat them with Brown and Tatum when they had Embiid full strength.
Yeah.
But Embiid played the best he could the next year to get swept. So that's what I'm saying. I thought personally LeBron was gonna go back to Cleveland or maybe Miami, which most people were thinking.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But him going to Philly, I mean, that man know way more basketball than you see something. So
he definitely making a statement.
Yeah. He like I said, did too. He had the Eastern Conference. As far as like people be able to see him play probably now because he ain't gonna be on them West Coast time slots.
Yeah.
He'll be able to play in them 7 o'clock time slots. You know what I'm saying? So for his last year or so, people be able to, you know what I mean, be able to watch him. Cause I know me personally, I ain't staying up until the clock watching the Lakers.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So, yeah, I be able to, you know, people be able to watch him. I think it's, like I said, I think that'll be a top 5 team. Do I think they'll be able to win the East? I gotta see it. I can't say they ain't, but the Knicks, they still tough. Jalen Brunson's still tough. They still got all those perimeter defenders. They lost Mitchell Robinson, but still got Cat. He stepped up major.
Yeah, them boys play with a whole lot of heart.
Yeah, them boys got a lot of it. They got a lot of it. You got OG, who's a good compliment with Brunson, and it don't even matter. They got to give you buckets.
Yeah.
For real. So they're going to be tough to stop. But like I said, I think they're top 5. Got a chance to be a top 3 team. I know a lot of people want to go and say, "Oh yeah, they the best." I got to see it. Yeah. I don't think you can just get to them right away.
Yeah.
Because of Embiid, you just got to think of me personally. Because let's say Embiid give you a good 20 games. Out of those 20 games, he might play, maybe have 10, 9 of them, and then you playing a whole different way without him them other games.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
right.
It's gonna conflict. I gotta see it all come together.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be interesting to see. They got they play the Knicks on the Knicks ring ceremony night.
Okay.
So you know the NBA they gotta make it look good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You gotta make it look good.
Yeah, they gotta put it together, put on the show.
Yeah. They gotta make it look good. But that's gonna be a fun game to watch, and especially if everybody healthy, ready to play. That's gonna be a fun game. But yeah, that's what I think about LeBron and them for right now. As we get closer to the season, they start playing games. I bet you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially after a good 10, 15, 20 game sample size, you be able to see what they look like, how they playing Embiid, how they gonna flex their minutes up with all 4 of them together. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna sit Embiid, who you gonna sit with Embiid, you know what I mean? Who you gonna have out there without Embiid, you know what I'm saying? So who you gonna play with them? So
see what their rhythm look like.
Yeah. Cause like I said, it's gonna be a different style with Embiid, because he like to get the ball at the top of the key, do his little 1-2. He like to get it in the post.
Yeah. Do
his thing, and when you do that ball stop. It ain't a whole lot of passing out of that.
Yeah.
So what them boy gonna do? Just stand around, just watch him be. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying. Like them boys got the. I think Jaylen Brown, because he done played like that slasher role. So like when the Embiid guy who gonna do them duck ends, who gonna, you know what I mean? You can't just stand out there and wait for Embiid. Then you got Maxey, and you got Edgecombe. Edgecombe, pretty much you pretty much are telling him, man, look, just work on your corner threes, but you know what I mean? Because we ain't gonna really need too much up frame.
Yeah.
Play defense, hit them corner threes. So boy, getting the lab, like I say, they got pieces, and they could possibly make it work. And I'm interested to see though, for real. Yeah, for sure.
I think it's gonna be a good season.
Yeah, they're gonna definitely be a contender, for sure. Now, and speaking of keeping the NBA, Westbrook retired, and just right off the gate, because everybody know he's a triple-double machine, he has the most triple-doubles in NBA history.
Wow.
That alone, I think is Hall of Fame worthy. He got 209, but that's as he retired.
Yeah.
Jokic got 198.
198.
And he's still playing.
Yeah.
By the time Jokic retired, he'll probably have the triple-double lead. But as of today, as the time he retired, he had the most with 209 as a point guard.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He averaged, I think, for a career like 20 points.
How many seasons he played?
I think he played like 12 seasons. I think he played like 12 seasons. Because let me check. Because he I can't remember what draft he was in. I remember he came in with Kevin Love. Cause they played on UCLA together. I just don't remember what year that was.
Love. My man, he fell victim to that Kardashian curse, dude.
Yeah, Kevin Love. He no, not Kevin Love. You thinking about Brian Humphries?
Oh,
you thinking about Buddy used to play with Brooklyn Nets.
Oh yeah.
You think about Buddy. Yeah, Russell Westbrook was drafted in 2008.
Okay.
He was drafted in 2008.
08. Yeah.
So he played. How many years is that? Well, he started in 2008, and he just retired in 2026. So
he had a run.
Yeah, he had a mean run. He had the MVP season in 2016-17 season. He's a two-time scoring champion, which I didn't even know. Yeah. And that's crazy as a point guard. And playing in the era with KD, LeBron, all them guys, and you get 2 scoring titles is tough. 3 times assist leader. And if, like, for me, like, as a point guard, what can you do to impact the game, right?
Yeah.
And his impact more than anybody is athleticism.
Yeah.
That dude was, I'm talking about, sometimes athleticism get too crazy. He'll try too crazy stuff, but he was definitely a dog. That them seasons where he went and got them triple doubles, that require a lot of energy, a lot of effort. Yeah. And more than anything, that's what you want out of a guy. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can't teach that. Yeah. You got all the talent, but if you ain't got that dog in you, you ain't got that fight in you, you got that, determination to go out there and win. Yeah. And what's so crazy about him though is he had that dog, that fight in him, but he couldn't win. Yeah. Like when it came to, they had Miami in the finals with him, Harden, Ibaka, all them boys, Green, Jeff Green, all them guys. Durant, they lost. They were young. After that, still couldn't do nothing. Yeah. Put them with different teams. It just seemed like he ain't had enough to get you over the top. Right, right. And then towards the end of his career, he was just, it ain't look good. I'm gonna tell you, it ain't look too good. But for the most part, he definitely Hall of Famer, first ballot. That guy at his best was a top point guard in history. Yeah. He definitely one of them. Cause I think when they come up with it again, it's gonna be like the top 100. He'll probably definitely be in the top 100 for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that guy was. You can't take it away from him. Like I said, the way it ended, that wasn't his whole career. So you can't really dwell on that too much.
Yeah, I always thought that if them boys had never split up, that they might could have did some damage. Yeah. A couple more years, I feel like it was right there. You know what I'm saying?
But that's another point too, cause like that bring me to like Kevin Durant, right? Yeah. So you say if they could have kept it together. The only person I think for sure probably would have been gone was James Harden, because you could see it, like that guy, he was coming. But if they could have kept it together, I think, could Kevin Durant handle Russell Westbrook enough for them to be cohesive enough to win? Yeah. Because the reason why he left, he was like, because they were saying because of Westbrook. Yeah. Then he get to Golden State, him and Draymond beef. It's like, yeah, Kevin Durant, bro, if you rub him the wrong way, he'll leave on you. He'll leave on you. But they could have. I would have liked to see him try it for sure. But like I said, after Harden left, when it was just him and KD, they ain't even, they ran into Steph. Yeah. And by that time, Steph was coming of age, and we seen what he did to them guys, man. Yeah. He coming right past half court, hitting 3-point. Man, you ain't gonna beat that guy, man. It won't happen. And then that was when they were coming up, him, Clay, Draymond. Then they had Iguodala. They had Barbosa and them guys. Yeah. That was a good team. So I just don't see Russell Westbrook as he's not a champion. He hasn't won a championship, but if you were starting, let's say you were starting an all-time team. Yeah. You could get 2 point guards. I wouldn't put Russell Westbrook up there, but he would be, he's definitely a top 10 guy. Yeah. I don't necessarily know if he's a top 5 point guard of all time, because you got some people that you would pick ahead of Westbrook. So, like I said, I think he's a Hall of Famer. I just, he had a good career, man. He had a good career. Yeah. I think well deserved. And Yeah.
Yeah, I think outside of his basketball skill, he also was well known for his post-game interviews and his clothes.
Definitely his clothes, his fashion sense, and he definitely didn't mind getting fans kicked out the game if you say something wrong to him.
Yeah.
He would definitely going to the nearest security and get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? He won't go for none of that. None of that foul talk. And honestly, I don't think none of them fans or anybody in the real world want to see that guy outside the basketball court. Man, that guy, I don't think so either. Yeah, I don't think he's going for too much. You know what I'm saying?
I read a couple stories about him and where he's from and stuff. Yeah, so
and then he like 6'4", man. That guy ain't going for too much, man. So so he like I say, much respect to him, man. He definitely did his thing. He left his mark on the list. Like you could say, you probably won't see another guy like Russell Westbrook like play that hard, do it on both ends. Just a dog.
Yeah.
Like, no, you probably won't see that, especially the young boy. Now, these boy ain't trying to go out there.
Nah.
And they ain't go out there. Nah. The boy ain't trying to dog it like that, man. But yeah, that guy there, he changed. He was on a lot of people's scout reports. Like you had to account for Westbrook on defense and offense. He'll get in the passing lanes. He definitely crashing the board.
Yeah.
So your point guard running back, he running to he snagging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he taking it coast to coast because he is super athletic. He'll get the rebound, one man fast break all the way to the other end.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he's definitely a top 10 point guard all the time for sure. Because like his career stats are better than Chris Paul, who they call the point guard.
Yeah.
But Westbrook's career stats are better than his.
Right.
As far as like points per game, rebounds, assists, stuff like that. Chris Paul averaged like 9 assists. I think Westbrook averaged 8. But Westbrook also averaged like 7 rebounds. You see what I'm saying? So, and he averaged 20 points. I think Chris Paul averaged 16, like over a career.
Yeah. So
that's what a lot of people in this era point guard. And Westbrook, his stats, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he's 14th all time in assists, which is crazy. And then he's, I think, 5th all time. He's 14th all time in assists, I think. And as a point guard, as far as rebounding, he got to be one of the top point guard rebounders all the time.
Right.
So, like I say, well deserved, man. He was a dog, man, for sure. Hats off to Westbrook, man, for sure.
Hats off to Westbrook.
For sure, man. Yeah, and then you know we got we moved to football. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple key games that I think at the beginning of the season probably will like you take like the first half of the season because it was like 17, 18 games now.
Yeah.
So you got way more time, I think, to me, in the first few games of the season to see, kind of be like an extension of the preseason. You know what I'm saying? Cause like with the Panthers, that's my team. We didn't play like none of our starters that first game.
Yeah.
Now you only get 3 more preseason games. Now they'll probably play them guys towards the end of the preseason, but when they run out there for that first week, they gonna be. I think they play Chicago, and that's a tough game, man. That's our schedule. It's been the fact that we won the division last year. They got us playing like division winners and guys that was top in the division. That's how the NFL schedule.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a fight, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
For my Panthers, it's gonna be a fight.
Yeah, Chicago looked pretty decent last year.
Yeah, Chicago was were they like a game away from the almost going to the Super Bowl or something like that?
Yeah.
So they definitely are going to cause some problems. Now, can Caleb Williams do it again like he did last year? That's gonna be the tell. But I think they're gonna be good because they got who was the Detroit Lions offensive coordinator a couple years ago.
Yeah.
This was his first year as the head coach, and you seen what he did. They played tough. But yeah, our first regular season game is against the Bears, and I still think we can go to the playoffs with this tough schedule because we played out of the schedule. You could say, like, for sure hard games. You got the Bears, you got the Lions, you got the Eagles, you got the Packers, Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos.
We play the Ravens. We play the Bengals. But is Joe Burrow gonna be Joe Burrow? Is he gonna be there?
Yeah.
Cause that game is late on in the season. That's December 20th. We play the Seahawks. We play the Steelers. They still got Aaron Rodgers, so they still got a good defense. So
yeah,
we play a lot of tough teams, but we got a lot of winnable games too. Our division ain't that good, so we play those guys. If we could just take care of our division, then we'll be right back in the playoffs for sure. Who your team?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah,
I knew that, bro. Honestly, I think, especially on defense, y'all gonna be way better than last year.
Yeah.
Caleb Downs.
Defense ain't never been a problem.
Safety, bro, he a dog. That guy a dog. I liked him in Ohio State. I seen when the draft would come, I think Miami had the pick, and they traded it. And I was like, yeah, he going to Dallas. Bro, I said, they do it every year, bro. They do it every time. They do it every time. And then y'all signed Quentin Williams to that big deal. So he gonna be up front, and then you got your guys coming back that's gonna be healthy, and then he gonna definitely help you on the back end. Caleb Downs, he gonna be a dog. They were saying he was out there guarding CeeDee Lamb and Pickens.
Pickens, yeah.
And he ain't even no corner. He a safety. So
yeah.
man, that got tough. Y'all first game, I would say it's probably y'all gonna win that against the Giants. I don't think the Giants Jackson Dart, none of them guys. I don't think they got nothing for y'all.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that myself.
Yeah, the Giants. Usually last year was the first year they won a game against us in 5 seasons, I think, maybe even longer.
I think this year they
cause we beat them the first game, and then the second game we played them again. They won that second game.
Yeah, I think this year, Dallas will be a little different. I ain't gonna say Super Bowl. I know how the fans get. But I definitely see playoffs for sure. Like I said, I like Dak. I think Dak is a decent quarterback. He get a bad rap sometimes, but you know.
He get a bad rap.
But who would you? There's not too many quarterbacks you could say that you would rather have other than Dak. To me, like, other than what the typical guy like Patrick Mahomes, Lamar, Burrow. If you want to put Josh Allen out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, who you gonna take before Dak?
I think when the Eagles won the Super Bowl the last time, I think that lit a fire in Dak because Dak was like, we can beat those guys.
Yeah.
Because they beat them in the regular season.
Yeah.
You know, they go back and forth with the Eagles. So he was like, we could beat those guys. And in his mind, like, if we can beat those guys, then we can go to the Super Bowl too.
For sure.
Yeah. So
for sure.
I think that lit a fire in him. So hopefully he stay motivated. And if he can keep that, handle that pressure when it get down in the wire moments, he'll be all right.
Well, hopefully, like I say, with the defense and he got the weapons, maybe them games won't be as close.
Cause that boy Pickens.
Yeah, he got something to prove. He on that franchise tag.
Yeah.
So he trying to get that money.
Yeah.
So he probably in Dak ear. Hey buddy, go throw it this way.
Yeah.
I like Pickens, man. I like Pickens. Him and CD are a good 1-2 punch. They're definitely one of the top duos in the league. Only duo you probably would say better is probably Chase and Higgins.
Yeah.
But other than them two, Pickens and Lamb, bro, them boys solid.
Yeah.
Like I say, I like that. I just think sometimes he might get a little bad rap. But as far as y'all division go, I'm not a big Jalen Hurts guy. I tush pushing and all of that. Oh, he got strong lower body. I think them losing AJ Brown gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Like, cause I like Devontae Smith, but if Devontae Smith that real number one dog, you see what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know.
My wife, she a Philly fan.
Yeah, I mean, they gonna always have good defense. Them boy, they got a physical defensive line. Lane Johnson retired.
Yeah.
So, which offensive line gonna look like? Cause you know that's your tush push. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That guy was a monster up there. So I just need to see Jalen Hurts got to throw the ball, man. I don't like all that. You want to run this. I just don't like it. I don't like the way they run their offense or the way he runs their offense.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the reason AJ Brown left, because man, I don't really believe this guy can get it to me. Like, forget all the whatever they had going on off the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think when it come down to it, I don't think he really felt like he could give him he was a better quarterback than, you know what I mean, maybe he had played with.
Yeah.
But I think Dallas got a real shot to beat the top of their division this year. And I'm not even a Cowboy fan, but they made some good steps. They record ain't really that bad. They got a lot of winnable games. Now you got some tough games. You know, y'all play the 49ers. That's gonna be a tough game.
Yeah.
Y'all play Green Bay. You know, y'all always get a dog fight.
That's always a tough game.
It's always a dog fight.
And that damn draw last year was crazy.
Yeah. But other than that, y'all play the Seahawks too. Y'all play the Rams. Now that's gonna all depend on if Aaron Donald come back.
Yeah.
Now, if Aaron Donald come back, let's say when he left the league, he was 99 overall.
Yeah.
He come back, let's say he 90 overall. A 90 overall Aaron Donald is still with Myles Garrett on one end and him in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't too many guys. You ain't doing too much with that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the best pass rusher in the league. Then you bring back a guy that was only out of the league for a couple of years. Let's say he a 90 overall. Man, he's still gonna punish those offensive linemen, man. They a lot of them guys was still in the league. They remember what that guy was doing to me. That guy would get them boy fixed, man. That's to stay with you, man. So I think if Dallas put it together like they're supposed to, they got a good chance in the playoffs. But you still got those tough teams out there. Like I say, if the Rams, if they bring back Aaron Donald, I think they're Super Bowl favorite.
Yeah.
Without Aaron Donald, I just think with him they too overpowered.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. And you still got Puka and what's my man, Devontae Adams, and you got Stafford still throwing the ball. Yeah, them guys they too tough. But like I say, Dallas got a good shot. They, like I said, their schedule is favorable. It looks similar, you know what I mean, to last year, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Eagles will be as good this year. That's why I think Cowboys gonna win. Because I don't think the Eagles are gonna be as good without some of the pieces they lost. And like I said, now they lost Lane Johnson, who gonna hope or hurt your line. The offensive line was a strong point.
Yeah.
And you losing, he probably a Hall of Famer. You see what I'm saying? You can't just replace that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Washington picked up some good pieces.
But how Jaden Daniels is gonna stay healthy?
That's what I'm about to say. Yeah, if he stay healthy, that's gonna make a break down.
Yeah, he could. Like I say, he right now he can on a proven season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like Jaden Daniels. I think he's solid. They got him some weapons. He got Diggs now.
Yeah.
So he got some weapons.
He got some. Yeah.
He can't say he ain't give him nothing because he still got McLaurin.
Yeah.
And so they got some guys. Then they drafted that linebacker from Ohio State. So they working on both sides of the ball. But I just don't. They gonna have to show me. Commanders gonna have to show me because if Jaden Daniels gonna be healthy.
Yeah.
If he healthy and he can play, he can keep them boys at a high level. Then yeah, okay, all right. They might can replace Philly. You see what I'm saying? Because me personally, I just don't. I ain't got no faith in them. I ain't got no faith in Philly. Without I ain't got faith in Hurts. I know the defense is gonna keep him in all the games, but now without AJ Brown, what you gonna do? Like you ain't got no excuses now. Y'all they say y'all ain't get along and whatever for whatever reason.
Yeah.
What you gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? You got
can't
Smith
with nobody else.
And it's Smith a number one guy. You see what I'm saying? Now they're gonna be focusing on him. They're gonna try to take Smith away. And now they like last year they try to we're gonna take away Saquon. He gonna be able to do all that Saquon stuff. and we gonna let Jalen Hurts beat you. You seen how that worked out. He couldn't do it when it mattered. So I think Dallas got a good shot, man. I think they got a good shot. But that game against Green Bay, Michael, he gonna be want to give him a little get back. You know what I'm saying? So But I think them boys will play hard and it'll be a fun game. It'll be a fun game.
It's always a good game when they meet.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun game. And I'm interested to see, especially how the Panthers look, how the Cowboys look. Then you got Mahomes. How they gonna work with him coming off that knee injury?
Yeah.
Me personally, if I was the Chiefs, I don't care what Patrick Mahomes say. We done gave you money, you good. I would sit Patrick Mahomes out the whole year. Play, I think they back up to Justin Fields.
Yeah.
And they guaranteed a top pick next year. Jeremiah Smith from Ohio State is coming out next year, who's gonna probably be the number one. He's definitely be the number one wide receiver.
Yeah.
You bring Patrick Mahomes back a whole 2 years off his injury with the number one wide receiver, Jeremiah Smith, then you got him, Rice, and with you got the running back from Seahawks. Now your offense is now Patrick Mahomes ready. You see what I'm saying? Now, you do that, you probably rub some guys the wrong way, but for me, you want to take Patrick Mahomes to the other side of his career, you got to give him a solid. And this Jeremiah Smith kid, this man run about a 4.3 40. He about 6'4". That man a dog, you hear me? So you go get him. You giving Patrick Mahomes he'll a real solid weapon. Now, are they gonna do that? Probably not. Patrick Mahomes will compel that he gonna want to play. But if I were the Chiefs, I'd be like, dog, Pat, I know you hate it. But if you sit this one out, I promise you to get better. But
I think a lot of them don't take enough time to properly heal.
Yeah.
I think that was part of Jalen Daniels' problem. If he had stayed out a little longer, he would have had a better season than he had last year than he did.
But the Commanders, if let's say he hurt, he stayed hurt or whatever, he didn't turn to RG3.
Yeah. Basically,
you see what I'm saying?
Basically, that's what. And a lot of people making that comparison since he started.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I told my homeboy, my best friend, he's a Commanders fan. And I told him, I said, this RG3 all over. I said, y'all need to get that man some biscuits.
You know they got similar body type.
Yeah.
They got similar body type.
He don't want to stay in the pocket. He want to run the ball all the time. Then he don't want to slide. He told him he don't like slide. You better learn a bit. Cause they be lighting his ass up.
He probably ain't even 190 pounds.
He probably
about 180, 185. I mean, cause them quarterbacks, they don't lift a lot of weights. You know what I'm saying? They're more like to be flexible.
Yeah.
And that pretty much ended RG3 career out there trying to be hero. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I hope that don't happen for Jaden. I think he's solid. He gonna do what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And but if that does happen, boy, the Commanders franchise is but the boy got a curse, boy. You a black quarterback, boy, don't go to the Commanders. Boy, the boy get you out of there, boy. But
what you think about Shador and the Browns?
I think the shine gonna start just because of the money.
Yeah.
Which everybody say. But if they really go off of talent and let's go off what we see in practice and what you're gonna see in these preseason games, because they supposed to start the shine the first preseason game. Now, if you start them, how many reps you gonna give them?
Yeah.
Because the second game you say Shador's supposed to start.
Yeah.
And you know how it normally go is in the preseason, whoever start don't really play a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You get that second string guy more reps. You see what I'm saying? So is it gonna be Shador gonna play more in the first game still, even though Deshaun start?
Yeah.
Because even if he do start, he gonna play like a series or two?
Yeah.
2, 3 series max?
Yeah.
Then you still gotta play the rest of the game. You got Shador, Dylan Gabriel, and that other kid.
Right.
So Shador probably gonna play. Then that second game, Shador supposed to start, and I guess Deshaun Watson to get most of the snaps or whatever. And then they're gonna just have to compare. Now, me personally, as long as Deshaun don't go out there and just blow it, he playing with house money. They gonna give you the job because they pay you $40-some million, man. Like Shador, I think he was a 5th-round pick, so his money is low compared to his man making $40-some million. And these guys, man, and then the Browns franchise, they've been a horrible franchise forever. So they haven't shown any type of reason to give you any type of hope to think they're gonna do the right thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do I think Shador is a better quarterback today? Yeah, I do. But then it goes to, like, let's say if you do start Shador. Let's say Shador doesn't play to the level that we think he can play to.
Right.
If you take him out, you can't really go back to him. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it'll be better if you start with Deshaun. Let's see what we get with Deshaun, because let's say Deshaun go first 4 games, he go 1-4, and he ain't playing that good. Let's say he can go 2-4.
Yeah.
And he's not playing to the level that they think, but they taking him out. At least gonna be short. It might not even be 4 games. It might give him 3 games depending on how he playing. And then he's gonna have to go to Shador.
Yeah.
Then it's on Shador then.
Yeah.
Which I think then you'll see him, do his thing. I got a lot of faith in him, man. Deion, them boys been training to be a pro since they were little kids. So Shador, I'm a Colorado fan since Deion been there.
Yeah.
So I've been following Colorado since Deion got there, and they turned around Colorado football. Him and Travis Hunter. And Shador won the Golden Arm Award as a senior.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy's a stud. Him going to the 5th round. It's just politics.
Yeah,
man.
politics.
They trying to teach the black man a lesson.
Yeah.
But like I say, his pops, man, he done instilled it in them, man. You can't shake them guys' confidence, man.
No.
Them guys, they got too much confidence, and
because he handled all of that very well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. They try to make him look bad, but like I said, them boy got super confident. You got to think, man, this guy been watching Deion primetime Sanders his whole life.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't never seen that guy not confident. So I think with Shador, now you got him some weapons too. You got that Denzel Boston kid who been showing off in camp.
Yeah.
KC Concepcion been showing off in camp. So you probably run out there with Judy, Concepcion, Denzel Boston. Then you got O'Hara Fanning, who was a tight end rookie last year. He gonna play solid. And you sign Denzel Ward and Dale Pitt on your back end on your defense. The guy they traded for Myles Garrett, number 8, he's still solid. Now he ain't Myles Garrett, but he's still a stud.
Yeah.
He's still an NFL player and pretty good defensive end. But if they can be competitive, Shador only probably gonna be if Deshaun is playing good and they're competitive.
Right.
I don't see him going to Shador. There really ain't no need. But if they're not playing good and Deshaun ain't playing good, man, it might be game 3 when you see Shador.
Yeah.
Because you got veterans in the locker room. They still want to win. I don't care if they the Browns or not. They still want to go out there and win. They still getting paid.
Right.
And they say that the team is behind Shador. Not saying that they're not behind Deshaun, but they say, he get along with the guys. Guys like him, whatever. So I think I think Shador, when he get his time, he gonna do what he supposed to do.
Right.
Like, it's the NFL, it's gonna be tough. But like I said, I ain't seen nothing so far that make me feel different. I think that guy he got what it take.
Yeah.
And he gonna do what he's supposed to do, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, man. Let's get into these fights, man. I wanna talk about that the Keyshawn and Devin Haney thing.
Okay.
Because I've been going back and forth on this, man. And Keyshawn, man, that's my guy. Him, Shakur, Bud, all them top ranked boys.
Yeah.
Because they used to come on ESPN. They were free.
Yeah.
You could watch them. So I used to watch them guys even before now.
Yeah.
But the way with the business and the politics of boxing, I don't really like it because as Keyshawn, you want to. I really believe you want to fight Devin. You believe you can beat Devin.
Yeah.
You calling them out. You doing all these antics,
Yeah.
and it's all fun and games. But then when it was time for the business got in the way of the actual fight. You see what I'm saying?
That's how it always is.
And that's the part I hate because if you're gonna do all this talking and this, that, and the third, my thing, I'm old school, I guess, and maybe I don't got the business mind that these guys got.
Yeah.
But when he fought Brian Norman, they said they gave Brian Norman 3.5. Brian Norman had a championship.
Yeah.
He had a belt.
Yeah.
Keyshawn ain't got no belt.
Right.
Just that, we just talking about just boxing. They say that his social media and he carry a bigger following and such. So I get all of that.
That shit don't matter.
We talking about the belts.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't got no belt to be demanding
the sport. Yeah.
This we just forget all the. We just talking about the sport.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna take a champion and you're gonna get more than the champion.
It's not gonna happen.
Just because of you think you got more fans than Buddy. You see what I'm saying? As far as the boxing go, your accolades don't. They say you're the number one contender, which probably come with a price point.
Yeah.
Me personally, like I say, I'm not the business guy. If they say they offered him $3 million, to Keyshawn's point in his career, that was his most he would have made.
Right.
If you want to fight, you talking all this, that, and the third, forget all that. Book the fight. You see what I'm saying? I'll make that up on the back end. You can negotiate that in the deal.
Yeah.
Because if he wins, if he gets the championship, he got to work out a new deal with Top Rank anyway. It's mandatory.
It's mandatory, yeah.
So, if you feel like you're going to win, and see, personally, what I think he's trying to do, forget the title fight with Devin Haney. I'm going to fight these next 2 fights, and I'm going to Zuffa. You see what I'm saying? Go get that big money. I don't blame him for that. But just don't be calling these guys out. Go fight Frank Martin or one of them guys, or fight. Go get these 2 fights out the way and go on to Zuffa. Then I guess you can pop off. But even with that, my boy Shakur, who's right now that's my guy. Shakur, my guy. He fighting with Zuffa.
He got a 4-fight deal with Zuffa.
It's big money too, they say.
Yeah.
But he did say that the Zone offered him a similar deal. I would much rather him side with the Zone because you know how these boxing guys do, Dre, all these promotion companies.
Yeah.
They work together.
Yeah.
Now damn near all the promotion companies are under the Zone now.
Yeah.
So the likelihood that you can make these fights
ain't gonna happen.
Would be better if you was under the Zone, but you on the Dana White and Zuffa. And then you got especially Matchroom, hit that guy. I forgot his name. But that's who Shakur was signed with before he went to Zuffa. And them 2 guys, Dana and my man, they don't really get along like that.
Yeah.
So his fighters, trying to make a fight with them gonna be already difficult from the jump.
It's just like it was back in there with Top Rank. Top Rank ain't really get along with nobody, so hard for them to make the big fights because then nobody want to deal with Top Rank. Then nobody want to deal with
Bob Arum. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's and that's like I say. Now I don't fault Shakur. Go get that money, man. Get that money. But if the Zone deal was close enough, I would have went with the Zone because I feel like just off of history, you got all these promotion companies under the Zone. You just got Zuffa out there. Just knowing the sports. All right, the title holder of his weight class in Zuffa that has the Zuffa belt, which don't nobody care about but Zuffa, is El Rayo.
Yeah.
So what do you think your first fight gonna be under the Zuffa banner? You're not gonna fight one of these guys. You can go get their belt first. Yeah. You can go fight El Rayo, get the light heavyweight Zuffa belt. Yeah. And then after that, maybe they can get you another fight. Yeah. But if they don't, you're gonna be fighting Zuffa guys. Yeah. Now, you got Richardson Hitchens up there. Yeah. And that would be probably a bigger name, but it's still not Tank. It's still not Devin Haney.
To my knowledge, Shakur is the biggest name they got so far.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely, because he's the highest on the pound for pound list. Yeah. Because the other 2 is Inouye, who's now number 1, and then Usyk,
Yeah, Usyk.
And then it's Shakur.
I thought Usyk about to retire, right?
Yeah, he about to retire. So they talking about him fighting Wilder.
Yeah,
I heard for his last fight.
He gonna clean Wilder clock.
Yeah, man. Wilder. Did you watch Wilder's last fight against Chisora?
I watched it.
Man, let me tell you. Yeah, Wilder got to hang it up. But look, Usyk last fight, that kickboxer, he almost finished Usyk.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Usyk definitely gonna beat Wilder. I just don't understand why Wilder didn't actually learn how to really box, man.
Well, the thing about it is, Wilder, most people start boxing when they 5 or 6 years old, like Tank did. Wilder didn't get started boxing until he was 21 years old.
Yeah. He
was driving trucks. He had a baby. And he wanted to make some more money and take care of his family, so he started boxing. And the boy had a haymaker.
Yeah, that right hand dangerous, bro.
But see, that's what they messed up at. They centered his whole style around the haymaker, and we done seen it happen time and time again over history. You got a fighter who was got a one-hitter quitter. He dropped him in the first round, and until he meet that nigga that go longer than 2-3 rounds, and now it's a problem because you ain't got the gas. To put him down. So, and that's what happened. And then once you expose like that you only got that one trick, then everybody know it. Yeah. It's up for you.
And then Fury with that fight, which was the biggest exposure, it showed he couldn't take no punishment. As Fury weighing on him and hitting him with shots, and Fury's super athletic, man. He ain't got the body.
Yeah,
but don't know that
he light on his feet though.
Boy, that guy can move, man.
He can move.
That big dude can move, man.
And not only that, he has a much higher boxing IQ than Wilder because he come from a long line of boxers. This man, great granddaddy was boxers.
You could tell, man. He put combination together as a heavyweight. And he, when Wilder hit him and dropped him,
I thought it was over.
Bro, I thought it was over, bro. Like, ain't no way in the world. Because just from what we had seen, we ain't seen nobody get up from no Wilder punch like flesh.
And the look on Wilder's face when he turned around and seen that Joker got back up. I was like, man.
He was reaching for the pistol, man. He had nothing left for him.
And I get tickled every time I watch the interview, where they do the 20, not 24/7, but the one that Showtime do. What they call it?
All Access.
All Access.
Yeah.
He told me, he said, man, I hit that man with everything I had. He said, by the grace of God. He said, by the grace of God, he got up.
Hey, man.
Yo.
Yeah, that, Fury is different, man. He so now did you watch the Joshua last fight?
I saw I didn't get to see the fight. I watched the highlights. Man, all the good fights land on the weekend. I got to work. Yeah, so I be missing them. I just had to watch the highlights and watch the replay. Like on the zone, I can watch it the next day or up until they take it off. Yeah. Because I like the new deal they got. Yeah. You pay for it, you get all the 12 fights, you know what I'm saying? So you can watch it, all of them. But I be missing. I watched the highlights though. He dropped them twice and he still came back and won. That was a real good fight.
I don't and I think when he fight Fury, because Fury took a little bull job fight. When they fight on that Netflix super fight, I'm honest, I think Josh will get knocked out.
I don't see him beating Fury.
No, because I just don't.
Especially after his last performance.
Yeah, his chin, he got that.
Now, if he went in and smoked that dude,
yeah,
I would say Fury in trouble. But nah, he gonna struggle with Fury.
It's like Joshua, he done had too much punishment. It's like if you catch him on that button, you might not finish him, but you can definitely drop him.
Like he got exposed too. Cause Ruiz exposed him.
Yeah, he was one of the first guys. To catch him on that chin.
Yeah,
and Ruiz finished him.
Yeah.
So the other guy, I thought it was so crazy because when Buddy dropped him, Joshua, he ain't had his legs yet, but he was just smiling. It's like he knew in his mind, like his mind was there, but his body hadn't caught up to him yet.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I don't think he's too hurt for real. He wobbly. He ain't got that. He got a glass jaw. That's the perfect example of a glass jaw.
Yeah.
You catch him on the butt, he going down.
Yeah.
And the dude just didn't have enough power to finish Joshua. He was smart enough to, to grab him and But when he came out that second round, and I seen that he had his legs back, I said, he was fighting totally different. That second round from the first round were two different fights.
Yeah.
He came out when he hit Buddy with a flush shot. You could see it immediately. Buddy started backing up, covering up. You were like, wow. Yeah, Joshua, man, he connect. You going down, but if you connect first, man, Joshua, he got a fragile jaw. Then I think with the way Tyson Fury can move and the way he can throw those combinations, he can keep Joshua up off of him, and he done proved that he can take a punch.
Yeah.
So if Joshua can't keep Fury off of him, he gonna see a long day.
Yeah.
He gonna see a long day, man. Cause Fury, he tough. The only person that really beat him was Usyk.
That's it.
That and Usyk, and he was pound for pound.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's gonna be a good fight to see. But we got Clarissa Shields. She fight the Scott girl, who's a heavyweight or who's a middleweight.
Yeah.
Clarissa just fought a heavyweight,
Uh-huh.
beat old girl, and so she dropping down now. She about to be like the female Roy Jones. Boy. She just hopping weight classes. You know what I'm saying?
I think she bored, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
she
saying?
want to fight a guy so bad.
Yeah, I don't think she needs to.
I don't think so neither. I don't think so neither. I think she tough.
She been calling Keith Thurman out.
Man, Keith Thurman old man. He over the hill, man.
Even
Watch.
still though, I think Thurman will lay her
Well, yeah,
ass
one
out.
time they still call him one time.
One time.
Yeah, they call him one time Thurman though. Yeah. But I just don't like. She definitely bored, bro. You right?
Yeah.
Because like she gonna demolish this lady.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night. And then the lady haven't even had as many fights as Clarissa. Clarissa got way more experience than this lady. She gonna punish her.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, cause she punched the old girl. She could have dropped old girl earlier than what she did that last fight. But she toyed with her.
Yeah, this fight ain't going the distance.
Yeah.
This fight ain't going the distance. She gonna do Clarissa Shields, or she'll do Clarissa Shields stuff. I just think I don't know who she could fight. I know she got beef with the Alicia Baumgartner girl, but they two different weight classes.
They might have to do some finagling and meet in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, get one of them. But see, Charisma had dropped way too much weight. Baumgartner small.
Yeah.
And she was just fighting at heavyweight. Now she at middleweight. I think Baumgartner like a lightweight or something like that.
Nah, she don't need to draw that low.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like, you ain't really got nobody to really fight for real. Ain't none of these ladies that I know of really like tough enough. Carissa fight like a dude for real.
Yeah,
she still fight, but she a dog,
Yeah.
You put her in there with a regular guy, she a dog him for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, she got to stop wanting to fight these professional boxers, man. But I think it's gonna end bad for her. They catch her with a good time. This ain't no female, buddy. They gonna put you out of here.
Yeah.
They gonna put you out of here. But you got Teofimo fight next weekend.
Who you got on that?
I got Teofimo.
Yeah.
I got Teofimo. Everybody ain't Shakur.
Yeah.
Everybody can't make Teofimo look like that. I think he is athletic enough and got decent enough power. I think this is his first fight at 147. Rolly, he's been up in here this weight, so he could probably be the bigger guy. But I think Rolly ran up in two when he beat Ryan Garcia. I think he just caught Ryan Garcia at a good time. Ryan clearly said in his interviews mentally he wasn't there or whatever. He was, doing whatever. And then Ryan looked good against Barrios.
Yeah, Barrios.
But Barrios, he ain't got it. But not no more anyway. But he beat like I say, Rolly beat Ryan. The fight that he lost to Tank, go back a few fights, when the fight he lost to Tank, he was handling Tank a little bit before Tank caught him.
He was.
You see what I'm saying?
A lot of Tank's fights, Tank be losing on the cards.
Yeah.
And he come back and get that knockout. Yeah.
He got that pie out.
Yeah. Because if I ain't mistaken, I think the Rolly fight is the one where Floyd came to the side of the ring and told him that he was losing. It pissed him off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and I know Santa Cruz was handling his ass a little bit till he knocked his ass out.
Yeah. Because he like I said, Rolly a big dude.
Yeah.
And Rolly got a little over anxious.
Yeah.
And he fell for that trap.
Yeah.
And Tank caught him though.
Yeah.
Into it.
Yeah, that uppercut is vicious.
Yeah. Tank hit you, boy. You going out of there. But I think Teofimo, he's gonna show why he Teofimo.
Yeah.
But people talk about that fight with his dad. I don't care who he had in the corner. He won't beat Shakur that night.
Yeah.
He won't beat Shakur. Won't nothing he could do. The way Shakur hit him with that jab, man, he won't duck it. You couldn't get out the way. It's like every time you try to take a step, he pop. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think if Tank get his legal woes under control, we'll ever get to see a Tank Haney or a Tank Shakur.
I want to see Tank Shakur, man.
Yeah.
That's just what I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see, because I'm a Shakur fan. He got to fight one of these guys for people to shut up.
He got to.
He got to. Now, maybe some of it's out of his control, whatever, but he ain't no, even the people that don't like him, they never going to give you any type of credit if they are. If you don't fight at least one of them, maybe both of them.
Yeah.
Because, especially Tank, because y'all close in weight. You got to be able to make this happen.
Yeah.
Now, Tank's still with PBC.
Yeah.
Zuffa, PBC, you got to work that out. I think Shakur would beat Tank in a way, and that's why I don't think Tank want to take that fight, because you see what Lamont did with him. But Lamont was used to him.
Yeah.
Them boys sparring partners.
Yeah. Yeah.
That Philly shell that Lamont do, Shakur do that too. But you see how Lamont looked against Zapata, who Shakur beat, Shakur made him look totally different.
Yeah.
But you see what he did to Lamont.
Yeah.
I just think I think Tank know this.
Yeah.
If Tank was to fight Shakur, he know he can't bait Shakur like that. You're not gonna be able to get that home run shot the same way you won't be able to get it. You didn't get it against Lamont for whatever reason.
They get to a draw, right?
Yeah, and technically, Tank posed a loss.
Yeah.
He took a knee, talking about he got grease in his eye.
Yeah.
That's a knockdown. The ref just didn't get. You can't take no knee in no middle of no fight.
Yeah. If he won an A-side fighter, they wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. That's illegal.
Yeah.
You can't do that, man. So I want to see Tank and Shakur. That's the fight I want to see. Devin and Shakur. The weight just ain't right now.
Yeah.
Shakur walking around probably about 145. I don't think he even get to 147.
Mm.
So for him to have to get to 147 to fight Dev, that's why I think Shakur want to fight at 144. His body Devin is a big guy. He already talking about, and I think it's done, but he talking about unifying, and this is what his dad is saying, unifying so he can fight. He can unify at 147, Boots unify at 154, then they fight. I don't think Devin need to take that fight with Boots.
Boots ain't no joke.
Boots will hurt that boy.
Yeah.
Like Boots will really hurt him. You think Ryan Garcia hurt you? Other than Bud Crawford, I don't see nobody beating Boots.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, that guy is the truth.
Yeah.
And you want Devin to unify here. First off, I don't think the time's gonna match up. But if Devin whole thing, they call him Debo. You
right.
bully guys, right?
Yeah.
You was smaller than Boots. You were no longer Debo.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He gonna hit you like Craig hit Debo.
Yeah.
Like, you going out of here, buddy. But he got his little list, and I don't think Devin want to drop weight to fight Shakur with a rehydration clause.
Yeah.
Because it would, it's gonna favor Shakur, and I don't think Shakur want to move up to fight Devin, because Devin gonna come in that bit about 155, 160.
Yeah.
And Shakur gonna still be 147.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a Devin favor. So that's why I don't really see that fight really happening. If Tank get his legal situation, I need to see Tank and Shakur fight. Tank already fight at 135. Shakur go back and forth from 140 to 135. You can easily make this fight happen.
There ain't no excuse why it can't happen.
Him and Shakur, you would say, are the best 135 pounders if you just look at it. You got I like the other kid, Gary Antoine Russell.
Yeah.
I like Russell, but he didn't look good in his last appearance. I think Shakur beat him.
Yeah.
I don't. You got that Dalton Smith guy, the guy in the UK. He gonna flush him. You got I think Richardson Hitchens. He got the IBF belt. And Africa, he tough, but he can't beat Shakur. It's levels.
Yeah.
It's levels. You got Africa on his best day is probably let's say an A fighter or A minus fighter, probably a high B plus. Shakur, his best is always an A plus fighter.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Now people like to say Dev is there, you say Boots is there, in a way, guys like that. Me personally, I've never really been a big Devin Haney fan.
Yeah.
I think Devin is very skilled, and I think Devin is very smart. He know how to work his way around the ring.
Yeah.
The fight against Brian Norman, for example, you hurt Brian Norman bad, break his nose pretty much. Rest of the fight, what you doing?
Right.
You ain't finishing, buddy. People talk so much about Shakur fighting style. What was that?
Yeah.
And they say, oh, we hurt, buddy, Brian Norman. that fighting style to me is boring.
Yeah, right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You talk about Shakur is tactical. He's swimming without getting wet. That's pretty. That's sexy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you know boxing, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't all about knocking people out. That's why people love Tank, because Tank will knock you out, like Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
But when Mike Tyson got in the ring with somebody like Holyfield or that Buster Douglas, his mental wasn't right.
Yeah.
But when he got in there with Holyfield wasn't going for that.
Yeah.
You know, he showed Mike Tyson what it was about. It ain't all about that 1 point stuff.
Yeah, he wasn't scared of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And Buster won't either.
And I think as Shakur has done matured, he's not scared of nobody. And so,
Nah, he go to the fights and call people out.
yeah, Devin. I think Devin is if Shakur is here, I think Devin is probably here. I think it's close.
Yeah.
I think it's close. But I just think Shakur is above all these guys because he's the only guy that to me mixes the defense with the offense. More defense, but that defense. You was a boxer before, Drake. It'll drive you crazy if you swinging, you can't hit a guy.
Yeah.
That'll drive you more crazy than anything.
It's frustrating.
It's mentally.
Yeah.
Cause you done train, he gonna do this. I know I can do it, and you can't get none of it off.
Yeah.
Bro, he shut your mind down.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of these guys put your lights out.
Yeah.
You get up where you looking up at the lights. This guy gonna torch you for 12 rounds straight, and you can't even touch him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You swinging, you doing all, you trying to get your foot feints and your head feint, and you can't touch him. But yeah, he's steady, pow, pow, stinging you. You see what I'm saying? Cause they ain't necessarily no heavy shots, but you keep getting hit like that for 12 rounds, man. But nobody want that. Nobody want that, man. That the clearest day was the one against Teofimo.
Yeah.
He jabbed the mess out of him, man.
Yeah, I think that
His
fight.
eye lumped up.
Yeah, that fight definitely let people know. If the ones that didn't know, it let them know that he won't not be played with. He definitely that dude. He earned that spot, that pound for pound list.
Yeah, he on another level, man. I think that's just me. I'm a Shakur fan. All that social media stuff, it's like wrestling, man. It's the boys do it. You know what I mean? I don't really pay it no mind. I just. If you want to, I'm old school. If you're going to call somebody, I need to see you make it happen.
Right.
Like, by any means necessary. Like, take that little bit of money now, you'll get more on the back end. That's the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff, I don't really care for that. If you want to fight somebody, you calling this man out, you just need to make it happen. If they offer you 3, I ain't telling the man what to do with his money. I'm just saying what I would have done.
Yeah.
I would have took the fight. I'm going to prove to this guy. And I'm gonna prove the top rank. I'm the champ. So now when I go back to sign this extension, it ain't the zone money, but it's the max that top rank can give me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that ain't like you gonna raise your minimum.
Yeah.
Like maybe your minimum was like at 1.2. Now my minimum was my highest. So my highest would have been 3 something. Now that's my minimum.
Yeah.
Like this is the least amount you can pay me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you would have did it like that, then that's also good business. You see what I'm saying? But I just think because Shakur, and they got the same manager, Jay Prince. Shakur signed with Zuffa. I'm just assuming since they got the same manager, Keyshawn trying to get, he probably seen what Shakur got, and he probably like, yeah, I need that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, forget all this little small cheese, I want that big money.
Yeah.
But Keyshawn, he ain't got 20 fights.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Like,
this guy got some balls, man.
Yeah,
you gotta put that work in, man, for you get to that level.
Yeah,
it's just like when Cotto. I remember when Cotto fought Canelo.
Yeah.
And he was trying to tell him, like, he said when I fought Mayweather, I realized Mayweather was the A, I was the B.
Yeah.
So I took what they gave me.
Right.
He said, now I'm the A.
Right.
You're the B.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're not going to get that.
Canelo minimum raised drastically since that point.
Yeah, since then, now, because his stock done went up because he beat him and then he beat a lot of guys after that. But at that point, he was coming off an L from Mayweather. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because he was the young up and comer.
Yeah.
Mayweather did what he did to him, and then he just ascended after that.
Yeah.
So, like I say, I'm old school because if you call a man out, it's different if you ain't never said nothing but he call you out.
Yeah.
That's different. But if you call Bud out, you feel like 100% you can beat him. When that money come, I'm taking. I don't care what you offer me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come kick his ass. You see what I'm saying? That's just gonna be the end of it.
Yeah, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And we can work that money out on the back end. Like I said, you can negotiate it. I win this, or no matter what, after this fight, my minimum go up.
Yeah, go up.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can put that in there instead of I think that they said the number was like 5. They want to get 5 now. Turkey could get involved and pay him 5. They can still make this fight happen.
Yeah.
Now they'll probably make all sides happy, but if Turkey don't get involved and Keyshawn gonna just fight these next 2 fights on his deal, and I'm telling you, he going to Zuffa, get that money.
Yeah.
And he'll probably fight at 147, and Shakur fight at 140, 135 for the next couple of years, and beat the mess out of those Zuffa boys. And because Benvenidez, a lot of these guys are coming up off a contract. Benvenidez said he don't want no. He said, "What is a Zuffa belt?" You see what I'm saying? Now that sound good until Dana White come with his money. He back that brick truck up to your door.
Yeah.
Now that Zuffa belt look a lot different.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But the way the zone doing it now, because they signed Devin Haney, they signed Teofimo. I think if that money is similar for Benvenidez, he gonna stay with the zone.
Yeah.
But cause I think Benvenidez right now, he should be on that pound for pound list.
A lot of them, they scared of him.
Bro,
They scared of him.
that last fight against Buddy, I'm watching the fight in real time, and he threw that combination. I thought I sped the screen up. The man's hands were moving so fast. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, that got different, man.
Yeah.
As far in a heavyweight, they had that type of endurance and had that type of hand speed.
Yeah.
Man, ain't too many guys trying to fight him, man.
Nah, they been scared of
dangerous.
him.
That's dangerous.
Before he got to the point he got to now, they was scared of him.
Yeah, because you got who they throwing out there? Moses Atama and that other kid. He kind of looked Chinese. The big dude, I forgot his name. But anyway, they trying to get them guys to fight.
Yeah.
I like Moses Atama. He's still young in his career, but Moses tough. Then that other guy I'm talking about, he pretty tough. But Benvenidez, he on another level, man.
Yeah.
That guy. I don't see nobody. I don't know heavyweight division, cruiserweight. Because after he go through cruiserweight, he gonna have to go to heavyweight in order to get some of these guys to fight him, bro. That's the only way. Because from cruiserweight down to as low as he can go, ain't nobody beating him.
Yeah.
Like if you got Bivol, VL, they fight at like 170 something. Canelo, Canelo ain't trying to fight him.
Nah, of course not.
Yeah, he's not fighting that guy.
Yeah, of course not.
Especially you're at the end of your career.
Yeah.
Who they got Canelo fighting that, I forgot who his next fight is, but.
Damn can.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. Man, you just collecting money at this point.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you, get your bread,
but.
Yeah, I ain't trying to watch none of that, man. I like a lot of these young guys.
I seen an interview he did a couple weeks ago, and they asked him. They said, he said, let's say that they offer you a outrageous amount of money, and they offer Bud an outrageous amount of money for him to come out of retirement. And he's like, will you do it? He was like, yeah.
You get that
and
money, man.
He said, you can tell he used to train with De La Hoya. He said, I know what I did wrong last time.
Yeah.
He said I could beat him this time.
It ain't happening. Bud is the best, man. He definitely he could be on the Mount Rushmore of fighters. Now a lot of people ducked Bud early. It wasn't really until the Errol Spence fight where a lot of people were like, oh, Bud Crawford, such and such.
Yeah.
But I have been watching Bud for a minute.
I was watching Bud when Bud was still fighting out in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Before he started getting the big fights in Vegas and all the other places. So I've been watching Bud for a minute. So I watched him, follow his career and watched him grow. And that Spence fight was good to me because when he was doing his thing and lumping Spence up, he was talking shit to Charlo in the audience.
And then what's so crazy? Charlo get in there with Canelo and lay the biggest egg you ever seen, man.
You know what though? What I learned from that fight is the time that Charlo did let his hands go,
Yeah.
he was doing damage. He was scared of Canelo. If he wasn't so afraid, I think that would have been a much better fight. But he really just was afraid that Canelo was gonna drop him.
And he saw that money.
Yeah, and
how much you were getting.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to make it through this fight
because
and get this paper.
The few times where he actually let his hands go, he was landing some decent shots on him. And I felt like if he wasn't so afraid, that would have been a totally different fight.
Yeah. And it's so crazy now. His brother was supposed to fight on the Spence card, but he couldn't get his visa approved in time.
Yeah.
And so he ain't fought. And now since Canelo, Charlo ain't fought.
Yeah.
And now all these guys trying to call out different guys and get their name back out there.
Yeah.
But when Bud wanted to fight y'all guys, he told you he'll run through your whole camp.
Yeah.
He said he gonna start with Spence.
Yeah.
And he'll run through your whole camp. Y'all boy ain't want to say nothing. You see what I'm saying? So it's like
that nigga was mad as hell. We called him out.
Bud and them boys talking cash shit to them boys, man.
Cause it's crazy because the camera crew was following him around while he was at the fight.
Right.
So when the episode aired, it showed Bud fucking with him.
Yeah.
And then that nigga turned around and looked at the camera. He like, man, I don't know what the fuck that nigga talking about. He like, I'm about to fight Canelo. What the fuck he talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Them Charlo boys, them boys a little different, man. Them boys a little different. I think.
I heard they be with each other now.
Yeah. So the brothers. So I watched the interview with he had. I get them confused, Jamel and Jamal.
Yeah.
The one that fought Canelo is Jamel, ain't it?
I can't tell them.
Yeah. So the other one, who had like some, he was going through some stuff. So they had some type of personal family type beef.
Yeah.
To the point where wives got involved, wives were fighting.
Yeah.
And all that type of stuff. And he was basically, one of them think that the other one is, basically like, how can I say it? Like you chose somebody else over
him, yeah.
You know what I mean? Basically, pretty much. And it's crazy because my man said that the brother is still best friends with the other one, ex-wife.
Wow.
And the ex-wife, I think the girlfriend and the other one's wife got into a fight. And the one that fought Canelo, girl beat up the other one. You see what I'm saying? So, them boys got a lot of stuff they got to work out, man. I hope they can get it together. But I think for them guys, they to the back end of their career.
Yeah, and, It about over for them.
Then one on which one let Caleb Platt slap the mess out of him? Matter of fact, that was the one that was supposed to fight on the Spence card. I think that was Jamal.
Yeah. I remember when that happened. Yeah.
And he ain't never get his get back. You know, Cam, they were talking about you get your get back, bro. You let Buddy come smack you in front of your people, and you ain't said Buddy's name. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think Caleb Platt ain't been active neither. So
nah.
That probably be the only fight that somebody would want to see, just for the simple fact of they got beef. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like the O'Shaquie Foster with Shakur. You know, them O'Shaquie say he beat Shakur and back in the day in sparring and such and such, and Shakur saying, "Man, I hadn't been taking it serious. He was chilling with a chick and just ran in the gym, and I guess Buddy got the best of him."
Yeah.
But they said when Shakur came back and he was in fighting shape, he wiped the floor with O'Shaquie.
Yeah.
But O'Shaquie ain't gonna say that part.
Of course not.
But I get it. He trying to build himself up. He trying to get that big money fight.
Yeah.
So he gonna do what he got to do. But I think O'Shaquie know at the end of the day when he get in that ring with Shakur, because you barely, I ain't gonna say barely, but you was struggling with Ray Ford a little bit.
Yeah.
Then you took over toward the end, and you struggling with a Ray Ford, bro. You not seeing no Shakur.
Nah.
It's not happening. You gonna make it sound good and talk for the people. But I don't really pay attention like Bill Haney, bro. That guy is one. He should have been a wrestler, man.
He don't never shut up,
bro. That guy do the most talking, man. Let me tell you. He
him and the Ghost Daddy. Remember him back in the day? Guerrero.
Yeah,
his daddy. Yeah, he another shit talking ass nigga.
Him and Floyd Schofield.
Yeah,
the Schofield guy.
Yeah,
man. That them guys, boy. Let me tell you, that Schofield dude especially. I hate to hear him talk. he tried to put his son out there, but his son last 2 fights, you ain't even fight.
Yeah.
You talking about Shakur poison you. Talking about somebody poison you. That's why you ain't fight Shakur, which is crazy. Then your next fight, I think he hurt his hand or something.
Yeah.
He couldn't fight that fight.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you doing all this talking, but you ain't fighting.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I ain't got no time for that. Don't even open your mouth until you get in there and get that action going.
Yeah.
All this talking, you gonna do this, and you getting your opinions on these other guys who are actually fighting, and you still over here chilling, talking with your shirt off in every interview. I don't care nothing about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just don't. A lot of this new school politics, I don't really get with it, man. These guys are trying to get the biggest bag. I don't blame them, but as a fan, I want to see the fight.
Yeah. We all do. Yeah.
Y'all gonna work y'all stuff out, but I just need to see. I need to see the fight. I need to see the fights. I don't like a lot of that back and forth on the internet. Like I say, if you're gonna fight and the fight going on, I like to see it.
Yeah, just build a fight up.
Build a fight up like wrestling.
You
gotta give me something. Y'all talking y'all shit or whatever. But after that, cause it's crazy. You see them boys. These boys don't like each other. They bought. After the fight, what they doing? They hugging and I appreciate you and all this, that, and the third. So
that's good sportsmanship.
Yeah. I like to see it, but if you're doing all this talking, then there ain't no action behind it.
Yeah.
I don't want to call Keyshawn a duck, bro. I don't think he ducked Devin. I just think the politics of it and the money. Keyshawn feel he worth a number.
Mm.
They didn't feel like he was worth that number. And they went to purse bid, and you was going to end up getting less. So now you really can't take the fight. So, me personally, I would have took that first 3.1. When it's going to make it happen. I go in there, fight Devin. Whatever happens, it would have been in my contract. I don't care what happens after this fight. My next fight, my minimum going to be higher.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And then you could have, let's say you lose. That would have been one of your fights. You ain't got but one more left.
Mm.
Now you go to Zuffa.
Yeah.
They give you a fight against somebody, you beat the dog shit out of them, then you go to Zuffa.
Mm.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
But that ain't how these guys working there, bro. They ain't even stepping in the ring until that money get right. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't blame them. Get your paper, man. But at the end of the day, bro, it's a sport. This is a profession. You got to. It ain't about a lot of this talking on paper.
Yeah.
But just like any sport, on paper is one thing. What you gonna do when it's live?
Yeah. And
I think he can beat Devin. I think he got a good chance. I think he'd definitely be Devin would be the biggest challenge for Keyshawn because Devin's smart. He's cunning. He know how to work his way around the ring. He'll grab you. He see you trying to get something off, he'll grab you type.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't like that style, but it's effective. It's smart. People do it.
Yeah.
Me, I like you to maybe slip something, then come and pop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because Keyshawn can hurt Devin. You see what I'm saying? Especially because Keyshawn throw better combos than Devin throw combos.
Yeah.
Devin don't really like to get in that action like that. Keyshawn, he like to get in that action. He going that fight against Jermaine Ortiz or whoever his name was. He took him all the way to the 12th round, hit him with a body shot, combinations.
Yeah.
I don't know the last time I seen Devin Haney go finish somebody with combinations. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But people say he just so elite. I think he's a great fighter. I just don't think he can beat. He's not beating Boots. And if he go down, he's not beating Shakur.
Nah.
He just need to stay there in that area, that list that his daddy got out. You got at least, if Boots is on that list, that's a loss.
Yeah.
If Shakur's on that list, that's a loss.
Yeah.
Keyshawn, he has as many fights as Devin, so you can possibly say, I can see why people say Devin will beat him.
Mm.
But I like Keyshawn. I'm biased. I think Keyshawn got enough dog in him that if Devin, because Devin can hurt him, he a big dude. Devin can hurt anybody.
Yeah.
But Devin don't fight like that. You see what I'm saying? He don't fight like he can hurt anybody.
Yeah. He
fight like, I'm going to get these points. I'm going to do what I got to do. I see you trying to do I'm going to tie you up. You see what I'm saying? I don't like that style too much. Devin powerful enough. You can get out of that, hit that man. You know what I mean? Get that man up out of here.
Yeah.
You hurt Brian Norman right in the first part of the fight. and this man made it the whole 12 rounds. You ain't knock him down again.
Yeah.
What you gonna say for that? That's what I'm saying. This guy supposed to be so elite, and then what makes me mad because you was talking about Shakur. Oh, Shakur can't do such and such. But what have you done? You see what I'm saying? Like your last top level fight, I guess you could say, I wouldn't even say Garcia. I would say that Lomachenko fight.
Yeah, Loma. Yeah.
And you won the Lomachenko fight when if Lomo was the same size as you, he probably would have dropped Devin numerous times because Devin couldn't stop that. It was the left side of Devin, and so the right hand, he could never stop that overhand right hand. He kept catching him. Lomachenko kept catching him, but he ain't had enough power on it because Lomo was a little guy. He fast, and Devin probably just eating him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just ever since then, who has he really fought that you could say is at elite level? I don't know nobody on his resume that you could say is an elite level fighter. Cause you can't say Ryan Garcia because he had that point whatever ostarine in the system.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The people said that the people that do steroids, they said that's not enough to, like he did test positive for it, but the amount he had wasn't enough to be that big a difference. You got your ass beat. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But it lumped you up bad. You just ain't want to take it.
Yeah.
So you fired and you had but it did pop, so it is what it is. But to me, you lost that fight. You got beat the fuck up, like straight up.
Yeah, he did.
And however they try to spin it is how they try to spin it. But he got some flaws, and I think for sure, cause like what really turned me off from Devin was when the fight after the Ryan Garcia fight, the fight that he fought outside in New York. Man, that guy did the most running and avoidance of fighting I've ever seen.
I remember that.
That was crazy. And then these same people that defend Devin or say Shakur fought or Shakur run. Now, when he fought Dos Santos, he says his shoulder or his hand or something was messed up. That's what Shakur said. Now, I don't believe that's an excuse if it's a fact and a reason.
Yeah.
Reason and excuse are two different things.
Right.
You can't throw your right arm, you can't throw your right arm.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's just, so how you navigate through that is just how you navigate through it. Now, people say he ran. Okay, I give it to you. He still got the fight. He still won. Well, what you going to say about Devin when he did that against the guy after he got beat up by Ryan Garcia?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody saying nothing. Now, you go fight Brian Norman, who I don't think is on your level boxing-wise. You hit him with a mean right down the pipe. Boom, boom, drop him. Stand over him. Look at him. After that, you do absolutely nothing. I don't see how people get excited about that. You see what I'm saying? I just don't.
Yeah.
But like I say, him and Shakur, I don't know if they'll fight. Shakur and Tank definitely got to fight. Tank need to get his situations handled.
Yeah. Get
his legal troubles worked out.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think that's one of them fights that got to be made.
You got to make it happen. That's just like Bam fighting Inouye. We got to see it.
Yeah.
We got to see that fight. They were talking about Tank, talking about he gonna drop down to 120 and fight Bam. Man, I don't want to see that, man. I don't want to see that. But this is where I'm at, bro. I'm a big Shakur fan. That's my guy.
Yeah.
And, like I said, I'm gonna defend him. I think the way he handled it. I just don't agree with the Zuffa thing. I just think you should went to the zone. I think you better get more fights like that, but it's still early. He only fight twice a year anyway, so he got another fight coming up towards the end of the year. I just think he's gonna fight El Rayo, and I don't know nobody want to see that.
Yeah,
he gonna beat El Rayo up, man.
And then it depends on who else they sign between now and then too. They might find them some competition to sign them.
Perhaps, but that's if these people want to sign with Zuffa. How much money do they got?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because like I say, a lot of guys are coming up at the end of their promotion deals end of this year.
Yeah,
that's why Dana White keep telling them judge me.
Yeah,
January 1st or whatever. So I think Dana White banking on the fact that he gonna be able to sign some of these guys.
Yeah,
he got this money. Now, hopefully he can sign. If he can sign Tank or somebody like that, then that would make that fight happen. It'd be very possible.
I doubt he'd be able to get Tank.
that's the thing.
But then again, it depends. It depends on what. Because when a man in trouble.
And too, man, you got to think. I ain't trying to get my man business, but you got a lot of legal stuff going on. That's money.
Yeah,
that's
right.
money.
Right. Yeah,
so,
you're right.
You
yeah.
know, if Dana come with that bag.
Yeah, a man signed a deal with the devil with a situation like that. Yeah.
Hey, you come with that bag, man. I ain't counting nobody's pockets, man, but I do know them lawyers ain't cheap, buddy.
Nah, sure ain't.
And you know, if Dana come with that bag, forget all that or what you was talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what it is. But it's good stuff though, man. It's good stuff. You know. But yeah, man.